Alright everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday evening if you're on my side of the world. If you're on the other side of the world, good morning, good afternoon to all of you. I'm Al Rivers, back here on City Skylines and checking out a brand new mod. Well, I guess it kind of made its debut a few days ago through some bigger streamers that have had a chance to explore it and show you what it's all about. But today we are going to work with it together. And we're going to check it out, see if we can do some really cool stuff with it. Because, yeah, we were talking about expanding our single family homes in our suburban area. And that's what we're going to focus on today. I did do a little bit of work on Rivermoor while I was off stream. Just, after we were messing with Newtonland the other day, yesterday. And a few things. Well, one, I downloaded the mod. Whoa. Gotta let the game catch up here. Seems as we're getting closer to 100,000 people, the game is slowing down. I thought my PC would be a little better than some others that are experiencing the same slowness. But that's not the case. So in any case, it seems to have caught up a little bit. So downloaded a new mod that does away with the waiting for a hearse notification. Well, supposedly does away with it, but it actually just helps with faster pickups, or at least that's what it claims. So as you can see, we've kind of done away with all those notifications, which is a huge relief because that was just clouding the entire skyline, for want of a better phrase there. But we got that. I have done a little bit more work over here in this area with crossing that we were having issues with. So I moved a few buildings around using Move It and made it a little cleaner. So we moved some buildings that were facing Coleridge Street over to this other side street, Cypress. Like this residential building, moved this one over a little bit more as well. The commercial building we moved a little bit as well, and the bike parking booths or stations or whatever you want to call them, those have moved a little bit. And we've just created this overpass. Now I do still have some pedestrians that are trying to cross the street even after I've removed the crosswalks, but traffic is flowing a lot better. As you can see, they're not getting caught up by pedestrians that are blocking the path, and pedestrians are able to make it up and over without any issues. So yeah, if they want to cross from this side, they can just go up over to the right. And then I've added a few invisible pedestrian paths as well. Something you can do if you want people to take a shorter path, that'll help one, not only get them there faster wherever they're trying to go, but also keep them from flooding some of the streets and other areas. So as you can see, I added a few here. Thinking about adding another one back in between these two buildings here, but yeah, we'll see how that plays out. As you can see right now, we still have a lot of people running through here. So something I wanted to mess with Platter today, or Platter I should say. That's gonna be a fun one. So you can see it's kind of hidden behind this edit colors button. Gonna be interesting. Oh, there we go. Yes. Since it is hidden there, we are gonna switch this up a little. Turn that off. We do have to change this up to a 2x2. Oh, nope. Move that. So we're gonna get rid of that real quick and come back in here. I'm going to remove that. So the way we're gonna use this is we're gonna look for commercial. So we've got high density commercial, and what this filter is going to do, it is going to We choose North American. It's going to show us which of these actually exist. So let's see, we got 2x2. Wait a second. Anarchy. It's supposed to show us if some of these exist or not. Anyway, you can set them back a little bit from the road. You can set it up a max of 8 meters before it starts having issues. But that's kind of built into the mod, so perfect, right? Now you can also have it zone up to the vanilla grid. Another option. And then sides of the roads, snap to parcels, parcel corners, etc., etc., etc. But what we're gonna do is just select a 2x3 building and see what zones in. So let's go ahead and pull it back a little bit. Plop that there. Now it's probably going to be a minute until we actually get a commercial building, just because we don't have a commercial demand right now. So we're going to take our attention away from this area and we're going to go over to our residential area. Now we started placing a few buildings out here last time. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all that. We're going to go in here, remove all the zoning points. Get rid of all that. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And then we're going to go in and just build in some roads. We're going to set up the roads first. And then go in and using our tool, add some buildings in. Ooh, I hit 100,000 100,000 population, folks. Look at that. All right, let's turn all this off. I'm gonna follow that. All right. And then we're gonna get a few cul-de-sacs in here. We'll use, let's go back in here, turn our snaps back on. There we go. We'll just have this be a loop here.
You are listening to Cloud Lounge FM, and I'm your host, Cantina Forrester. Today's topic is related to skyscrapers. One of our listeners, Gina, she writes, "What should I study in school if I want to develop skyscrapers?" I did some research on the internet, and this is what I got. You should look for real estate development courses. There are some universities that offer this specifically, which is good, as there are some other business schools that offers real estate development classes but not the full course. Anyway, anything between engineering, architecture and business, as long as you already have the basics of development, including knowledge of the laws, the market where you'll be on, the product you want to offer, if there's demand, and the professionals you need alongside you. Should be enough to start developing. I hope that helps, Gina. Let's play some music.
And I wish I wasn't seeing these, oh my god, I turned all that off and we're still getting these. It's so annoying.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations
So
of
annoying.
ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
All
It is
right.
a question of priorities.
And let's
This
go ahead and
just in
get...
from traffic. If you're thinking about
God.
hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
Let me ask you this, folks. How do y'all feel about
And if
these
you can,
stations?
plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd
Here,
rather wait an
let's
hour
start
in
a
traffic
poll.
than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
You
Warm
find the
temperatures across the
radio,
region
talk
today.
show,
Hope everybody out
most
there has a good one.
annoying. Go ahead and start the poll. There you go. Go ahead and leave it up to you folks. You can let me know if you find them annoying or not, because sometimes I just need to stop talking. All right, let's get another road in here. It's funny how it just cuts off right there because the end of the district. That's fine. We can still continue up this way. We will. Put a small cul-de-sac up here. There you go. Another one right up here. Actually, what we could do is remove all the zoning off of this main street. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. That's already off. Already off. There we go. Awesome. I don't want to redraw all these too. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put a road through here. Sorry. Eminent domain. There you go. Just makes for better connectivity. All right. Let's go ahead and grab. There we go. Now, what people were complaining about is the size of their parcels. So we're going to go ahead and go into our low density residential. Is this one right here, and we're going to choose North American waterfront housing because that's what we're going with. Low density waterfront housing. There we go. And we're going to choose these 3x4 parcels. Now, I don't want to have them too far away from the road. So we are going to go ahead and plot these in. As such, we're going to do a 3x2 here. I'm going to snap to the road. That's what we're going to use. 3x3 here. As you can see, we're creating our own little things here, so that actually gives us a little bit more flexibility with what zones in and how many more of these buildings we're able to place in here. We're going to do a 2x3 in here. Do a 3x3 here. I think we're going to get a lot larger parcels in here. Now what I'm hoping is, there we go. Ooh, we got a new tower. Look at that. Let's plop that off just because it looks like we don't have anything that will fit that. Yeah, 3x4s. There's going to be some crazy stuff happening with the terrain here, but we'll go back and make a few adjustments. And we'll put some nice 3x2 buildings in here. And we'll set this back a little bit more, just so that way we can clear the corners of the road here. There we go. Now it's not going to be so much of an issue here. We've got the road on a convex corner there. We'll just do a small 2x2 here, but we'll set it back about 3 meters. There we go. Already, it feels like we're getting a lot more buildings in here. Could just be me, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. And we'll place this back right on the edge of the road here. A little 2x2 building there, we can fit that. Fit 2x2. We're gonna fit a 3x2 actually. And we'll do a, see if we can fit a 4x4. No. So we're going to be looking at 4x3. I don't think there's a 4x3 either. No. I want to say there's a 4x5 building. No. I know there is a particular thing here. Let's see. I could have sworn there was a setting that'll only show what's available. Well, I know there's a 3x4. We'll go with 3x4. I know there's a 3x2. We'll fit one of these in here. Let's go back 2 meters. Right up to the edge of that home there. Beautiful. Yeah. That's looking pretty good so far. Honestly, I kind of prefer it to just the vanilla versions over here. So let's see. I don't want to see what the grid looks like. So let's show the grid. That's a 4x4. Well, there are 4x4s. Just not. Oh, EU. Oh, damn. Kind of messed up there a little bit. Shoot. Alright, well, we'll redo this section in EU and we'll do this side in NA. Alright, it's got to be like a 6x6 building, right? Nope. Alright, well, there's 2x6s. Let's see if there's 3x6. Parcel width, let's say 3x6. Yeah, a few 3x6s here. And we got possibility to do 3x4. Throw in some 3x2s in here. Set this one back a few meters. Now we'll fit a 3x3 here. Boom. Then we'll go back and add some foliage around here. All right, let's go ahead and redraw all of this as well. We're going to use Platter to make it look a little cooler. There we go. And we can actually draw in a few more roads in here. There we go. Well, 3x2 here. Well, 3x2 here. The 3x3 here. Set that back a little bit. Boom. Bring that back towards the road. 3x2 there. Set that right on the edge of the road. Is it gonna fit? No. But it'll
Hi
fit
there,
here
This is Cantina Forrester, and you're listening
and
to
there.
Cloud Lounge FM.
We're live,
And there.
and we're getting
There.
reports about a traffic accident
And
somewhere
there.
in the city.
Road maintenance
There.
services have already been
And
dispatched,
set
and
that
traffic
back
flow
about
should
2
return to
meters.
normal.
And
But if
there.
you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile,
That's
expect
a
delays
4x6, honestly.
For our feature story, we're on the streets with Kim this hour, taking the pulse of the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you're hearing.
It's more what I'm smelling, Glenda. I have to say, it just plain stinks around here. Gross.
Really?
And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any
All right,
trash
let's
collection
see.
for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty
4x6.
disgusting. Oh, God, I can't stand to think about it, let alone smell it. And the piles of filth just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Panic, Eugene. We're not.
You heard it
All
here,
right.
folks. We're not
4x5.
It's still pretty stinky, though.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be
Nope.
back after this.
Gotta be a
Looking like a
4x4.
wet one today. I'm gonna keep dry and
4x3?
stay inside. Local weather all day, every day.
Nope. All right. I guess there aren't any 4 assets. 4x whatever assets, I should say. We'll just do a bunch of 3x3 assets here. You would fit a 2x2 there. Yeah, let's fit the 2x2 first, and we'll sneak in the. See if we can fit a 3x4. Yeah. Now we can fit a 3x2 in here. About 4 meters out. There we go. This right on the edge of the road here. Boom. Boom. Lap a 2x4 right in there. Alright. Kind of want to add a node in here. So let's grab our train tracks. Our normal train tracks. Add a node here, and then we're gonna upgrade this using the road tools. Add retaining wall. Yeah. There we go. So that way we have a little bit more of a tunnel-like section going through there. And for the train watchers, they can enjoy that as a bridge. I kind of wish this was more of a bridge here too, but you know what? There's only so much we could do. There you go. Clean that out a little bit. Perfect. It's coming in nicely. So we should be able to increase the population by at least another, I don't know, like 200 minimum. So let's try it. Let's keep going on it. Aw. Oh, I know we can fit a three by there. There you go. We'll do that. Yeah. Ooh. I'm enjoying this song. This sounds pretty good. What is this? My Sunset Horns by Golden Sky. Alright. Dig it. I dig it. By the way, if you're joining in for the first time, welcome to the stream. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Let me know what brought you in. If you play Cities on console or if you play it on PC. I used to play religiously on PlayStation just because that's the console I had. But now I am strictly on PC. And, you know, so far it's been pretty good. Got no complaints because I have a little bit more control over what goes with the game. That's kind of nice. Oh shoot. I think I'm locking all these buildings in on level 1. Let's see. Plot. Oh no, it's not plot the globals. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Because there were certain ploppable buildings that I really liked that I was losing because they were getting upgraded. And yeah, I had to put a stop to that. Oh, you know, we don't have in these areas parks. All right, before my keyboard dies here, let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in. I don't charge it very often. Kind of nice. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. All right, we've already got our first vote here. Yes, they say that the radio talk show hosts are annoying. And we just hear the same thing. Now, if they incorporated a few more things like AI, just to kind of follow the current state of the city rather than just traffic and housing shortages and stuff like that, I think it'd be a little bit more interesting than what we're currently getting. But, you know, I get it. You only got so much you can do, but just note to developers is all. Try to incorporate some AI into the game. It'd make it a little bit more interesting. And on that note, how do y'all feel about AI? I don't really use it like a lot of people do. Like some people literally cannot function without AI. I can, for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. How dependent is your life on AI? Let us know in the chat. Our Rosewood Crest. All right, we've already increased it by 100. Yeah, this is already looking a lot better with some of these new mods. Looking pretty good. Ooh. Alright, a little 2x2 then. A little 3x2 in here. We can squeeze one in. Set this back a little bit. Boom. Boom. Back to the edge of the road. Or, let's do a 3x4. I'll do some 3x2s here. Alright, that one won't go in. That's fine. We'll just leave it a little further away from the road. I think it's trying to just add like a column. There we go. Not gonna fit there. Set it about a meter back. I forgot where I was going with what I was saying. I don't even. Was I saying something? Ah, man. There we go. Pretty sure I was saying something. I just don't remember what it was or where I was going with that. $547. You could definitely fit a lot more in here. Do some more 3x3s. Let's see. Are people still complaining about small homes? Yeah, they are.
What's up? This is Cantina Forrester, and you are listening to Cloud Lounge FM. Don't touch that dial.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Add a
Good to
meter to
know, Gina.
that.
Seems
There we
like
go.
everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more
Our commercial
high-end
district
stores,
is
bringing the
booming.
latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
Jarva mate.
or
So
my
my wife
tells
tells me.
That's good for business and good for the
Jeez.
community.
It's pretty
Thanks,
bad that I memorized that.
We'll be back after
It
this.
just goes to show, one, how
Looking
often
like
I
a wet
play this
Wednesday
game.
day, I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather, all day, every day.
And two, how often I hear the same freaking ads. Alright. Alright. Survive. I will survive. Alright. Can we squeeze a few more in here? I want to say we can. And some 2x2s. There we go. Here, how about this? We'll just put homes on this side. We won't put it on the bottom side. And on the bottom side, we'll just put homes on this end. Let's do a little terraforming just so we can have a little bit more control over how this land kind of develops. Deerhurst, there you go. And then we'll soften the terrain as it gets a little closer there. Perfect. All right, now we've got that much space. Let's go ahead and do, see if we can do a 3x5. Yeah, we can. Fit 3x5 there. We'll fit a, that, and then fit a measly little 2x3. Scooch that over a little bit. A little 2x3 there. A little 3x5. Scooch that back a little bit. Don't want to keep a view from them, so we'll do a 3x3 instead. There we go. And then we'll do some 3x2s as it goes down the hill. And we'll do a 2x2 here at the bottom. There you go. All right, already that's looking pretty good. I think we're going to do a retaining wall over on this side, just so we can flatten this land out here. There we go. There we go. Oh, actually, got a retaining wall here too. Since we're not going to be zoning on that side, we can just extend this out a little bit. Yeah. Pull that back a little bit there. There we go. You know, as a result, we can actually add something a little larger here. Can fit. There we go. Add a 3x5 here. About as maxed out as we can make it. There we go. And what we'll do here is give them a private road. Turn all that off. private road for a 2x2 or a 3x2 here. There you go. Yeah. Gonna use a little bit more of the space that we have available to us. How are we at now? 613, already raised by 200. We got a lot of complaints about small homes though. But it's looking a lot better. Harlan, what's going on, my man? I am building up our Rosewood Crest area here, so our suburbia. And we're using a new mod known as Platter. What's this? Oh, here you go. This kind of tells you what it does. You're able to snap these pre-sized zones. Oh, let's see. It should tell us. Corner lot detection system. Always show parcel overlay. Ah, no, we don't want that. So, I could have sworn there was a way that it would tell you what's gonna, like, what building sizes are available. I don't know if it has to be like one of the regular ones or what, but yeah. So far, looking pretty good. Yeah, that's what we're working on tonight. Building some suburban homes is all. Using this new plotting tool. How are you doing? How are things going? How was your weekend? That goes for everyone in the chat. Let me know how your weekend's going, or how your weekend was. If you aren't subscribed, you can hit the sub button. That way you can join in on the chat. Doesn't cost anything. It's all free. Don't worry. It's not like Facebook subs or the other one, Twitch, where you have to pay for a subscription. Nah, I don't charge for that. Can't charge for that. Ooh, a spot here. Little 2x2 there. Oh yeah, it is North American. Japanese low density. What? You got some weird stuff going on here. Got some mixing of cells and building types. Okay, let's clear this out. And then we'll just use Platter. It's funny, it feels like it's supposed to be Plotter, but Platter. I don't know. And set this back by 2 meters. Bring this back to the edge of the road. Boom. I know I was trying to leave a little separation here, but alright. Go ahead and redraw these using Platter. I know those are all 3x6s, so we can go ahead and make those changes there. But let's go ahead and level the terrain out first. There you go. 3x6. Boom, boom, boom. Bring that right up to the edge there. Play it. Boom. Boom. And set that back a meter. Boom. All fit. And there's also some really cool things we can do with this tool. I'm going to show you a little later what that looks like, but just it's pretty sweet. Man, where can I show you? Oh, I kind of want to redraw these homes. These are all level 5s. Dude, I don't want to get rid of the level 5 ones. Funny, the wealth, their wealth is still 4. Insane. Well, why don't we try to do this? Let's lower taxes even further to try to help the economy a little bit. Try to help these people out so that way they're not broke. Because our budget's doing just fine. I mean, we got 60 million in the bank. Wish that was real money. Then at least I'd be able to quit my job and just do this for full time. Although I am liking my new place of work. Got some great teammates. All right. So we got all that going in. Got as much of that land use as possible there. I mean, there's still a few spots where I probably could have filled in. I also don't want to oversaturate this area. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop some trees in here.
Hi there. You're listening to
We'll
Cloud
use
Lounge
Yin Yang's
FM with me, Cantina
vibrant
Forrester.
foliage package.
As you know, I'm coming
But
at you
we're
from
going to
Cloud
select
Lounge FM
these
studio,
trees.
25 stores up in the Golden Ridge building. This morning, when I was in the elevator on my way up here, I noticed a funny plate. Did you know that skyscraper comes from the combination of the word sky and the word scraper? The word scraper dates back to the Old Norse word skrapa, which means to erase. Today, it means to use a tool to apply pressure to something. A skyscraper essentially erases the sky by sticking out and blocking it. Here's another sum for you.
For our
Interesting.
feature story, we're on the streets with Kim this hour, taking the pulse of the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you're
There
hearing.
you go.
It's more
Fill
what
this
I'm
in.
smelling, Glenda. I have to say, it just plain stinks around
It
here.
just plain
It's
stinks.
gross.
Shut up.
And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any trash collection for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty diapers, fish guts, and oh God, I can't stand
All right,
to
let's go
think about it, let
ahead
alone
and
smell it.
select all
And
that.
the piles of filth just keep growing.
I want to get
growing
some
and
fully grown
growing and
trees in
growing.
here as well.
We're not doomed.
You heard it here, folks. We're not doomed. It's still pretty stinky, though.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is
Oh.
on the rise,
Oh,
and when
that's
business
scary.
is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today.
All
It's
right.
quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated.
There we
It's gonna be
go.
a
There
hot
we
one. Sure am
go.
glad the station has AC.
Right. Oh man, Rosewood Crest is looking good. Go ahead and turn that off. Yeah. Funny how we have that direct border at the end of the the district there. That is super, super direct. Oh, we got 50-50 on the talk show hosts. All right, all right. Let's see, where can we make this roadway connection? I mean, probably bring it in from Beach Street. Bring Beach Street over. Kind of follow the train tracks here. This is a pretty wide part, though. I don't want to have too many bridges, but I mean, kind of want to have some good connectivity in this area. Definitely use a few more trees in here. There you go. Lock that in. Now it's not so noisy for the people living here. There we go. All right. Very nice. Very, very nice. You want to get a bridge across here, though. You know, I could have... Obviously, then the roadway surface is going to go on top, which I'd rather have roadway surface on the bottom. Yeah, let's see if we can take a look at our bridges here. Just double-decker. Yeah, I'd rather have it the other way around. I wonder if I can upgrade that. Maybe the other way around. Let's just try it. So let's select this guy. Upgrade. Oh no, see, I can't upgrade it. And plus that's a huge ass bridge. We don't need anything that large. Median. I don't know if this is gonna come out. Oh yeah, it does. 6-lane to highway, 2-lane. No, we want to go. Oh, it's a little overkill. One gate bridge, and that'd be overkill. One way each deck. No. Overkill as well. I just need a small bridge. Yeah, that's kind of cute. That's also overkill. Drawbridge. That's gonna be overkill. Let's just do a regular bridge. Let's just use regular road. Let's turn on anarchy. Oh. Get my hands in the right position here. Alright, let's get this going straight across in the right way. Turn that off. There you go. I don't want to raise the height here. Let's select that node. Hello? funny. The train's not liking that. Alright, we'll stop messing with that because I think that's making other changes that I'm not trying to do. That's about the same height there. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. I want to loop around, loop down. What are we doing here? Oh, wait. Why am I making a connection there? That's just silly. There you go. Let's see, maybe we can just select that node, shift it over a little bit. There you go. There we go. All right. And then we'll have it kind of come over and meet up the road there. Or down and over, I should say. Come on. Come on. Out there. Come on. Alright. Do it this way then. Hey, you want to play? Alright, gotta anarchy that in. There we go. Kinda wish I could just go straight across, but nah, whatever. That'll do. Just don't ask too many questions, yeah? Anarchy that in. Whoa. Okay. That's getting a little funky there, ain't it? Yeah, I think that's fine like that. That's good there. All right, so we got our connectivity there. That's looking good. Maybe we won't continue this down here across to the other side. Maybe we don't have homes this far in either. I think that's right where we should cut it, right in this clearing. Sorry folks, sorry folks, sorry folks. Don't want elevated.
Great music all day. You're listening to Cloud Lounge FM, and I'm your host, Cantina Forrester. I had a great talk with our janitor, Mr. Hayes, this morning. We started off talking about the most
you
common
go.
thing in the world. You guessed right. The weather. As you know, this last week has been quite stormy and there's been thunder. Mr. Hayes told me that I can be safe, knowing that Golden Ridge Building has a lightning rod. Thanks, Mr. Hayes. Now I don't have to worry about nature's fury. Here's another song for
What
you.
are these?
For
North
our
American low
feature
density.
story, we're on the streets with Kim this
Level
hour,
5?
taking
Damn.
the pulse of
Okay.
the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you're
What
hearing.
the?
It's more what I'm smelling, Glenda. I have to say, it just plain stinks around here. Gross. And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any trash collection for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty diapers, fish guts, and oh God, I can't stand to think about it, let alone smell it. And the piles of filth just keep growing and growing and growing and
Dang.
growing.
Can it, Eugene? We're not doomed.
You heard it here, folks. We're not doomed. It's still pretty stinky, though.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after this. In
All right.
local coverage,
That's
the
a little better.
Tourism Board just released their figures.
Yeah, we don't need to
and
have
it's
anything
good
over on
news
this side.
all around. Tourism was way up over the previous season. Pretty
See,
amazing,
pop
right,
that
Kim?
in.
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
Warm temperatures across the region today. Hope everybody out there has a good one.
All right, plop some trees down here. Boom, 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 boop, boop, boop. There we go. All right. What are we looking like? 624 and people are poor. Well, what can we do to make it better for folks out here? We look at employment rate, which is going to be in households. No, wait, where are we at? Average income, average rent, building costs, resource costs is... Ugh. Okay. Average building level 2. I mean, it is brand new. That makes sense. Property count, 269 properties. I mean, we do need higher education over on this side, so that kind of makes sense. But we've got a high school as well. And it kind of covers this entire area. That was a huge area, actually. Let's see. Average time to graduation, 12 months. Low dropout rate, it's only 7%, so that's pretty good. UK primary school. Let's go ahead and upgrade it, because we got a high demand here. That's about a 50. Another 500 here. There we go. That's bad, not bad. Interesting what's going on here with the road. I think we need to modify that. The retaining wall. Oh no, wait. A key wall is what we want. Alright, let's go ahead. Ooh. A little thunder. A little thunder action. There we go. Oh, is the train going under there? Yeah, it's most definitely going under there. Oh yeah, definitely able to get a lot more homes in Rosewood Crest. This 269, 374. And considering the land size, I'm still poor though, even in Bedford Bluff. That's kind of surprising to me, honestly. All right, folks. All right. All right, let's go ahead and open up the chat here. I know I have it as subs only, but I'll open up to anyone. There you go. Go ahead and join in on the chat if you want. Let me know what you think we should add. What you think we can do to help improve our land value and people's wealth, overall wealth. This is looking pretty abysmal down here. And here's what we're going to do too, is remove some of these crosswalks. I'm kind of digging how this area looks now with the new Platter mod. And I think we should buy some more of these tiles. Let's take a look. Oh wait, signature buildings. We've unlocked a few. So we've got Cedar Residence. And I think we've unlocked some of these by using all of the North American waterfront buildings. Let's see, modern apartment building offering 28 households. Yeah, I can't put anything on there. Let's see what this looks like and where it might fit. It kind of looks like it would fit in oh, wait. This isn't something I unlocked. This is something I downloaded actually. So I don't know if I want these here. I think this actually fits more along with the no, it actually doesn't fit with the Japanese pack buildings. I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. But nothing we need to figure out. Island Recycling Center. I think we have too many, this thing is covering too many areas. We don't have enough trucks. So we're gonna go ahead and pause real quick because we're gonna get rid of that and we're gonna build a new recycling facility to be able to handle the influx here. And let's see. This is a bit mad. There we go. Whoa. Oh. That was close. Kind of scares me when the game does that. Alright, let's pull this back a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Now what the heck's going on here? Oh, wait. Don't start it yet. Oh, I think some of these are TRA roads and water. Okay. How about adding subways? You know, that is something I am planning on doing here. Not quite yet, though. Yeah, subways are in the plans. Just not going to be focusing on that quite yet. All right. Upgrade this. Depot there. Let's add a road to connect the back of the building. There we go. There we go. All right, let's select the operating districts real quick. So we'll select Rosewood, that. And then this one. And then the other one over here will have to deal with the other buildings. Is there enough over here? Let's see, I think it should cover these areas. And then other recycling center here. Cover that. Yeah, that works. And then there's also another trash collection facility, which I think we have to unlock. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It's a custom asset, and I don't have that downloaded yet. Hey, what's going on, Steven? Interesting to see you here, my man. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all coming back, welcome back. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. I did take it off subscribers only mode. Yeah, just shameless plug for myself there, but by putting in sub mode and having you guys kind of subscribe so you can chat, but you know, it's fine. Take it off, but it'd be super nice if y'all subscribe. Just helps the channel grow. Those nachos. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's good seeing you. I'll have to grab boba sometime. Later. Dad of the fam. All right. Cool, 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 cool. I know this is level 5 already. They're poor anyway, so let's just go in, make a few changes. North American low density waterfront. We'll leave some of these. I'm gonna go ahead and make adjustments here. Night, night. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off or remove the zoning there. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. All right, well, we're going to redraw everything. I don't know if I want homes on this road here. All right, let's redraw all this. Maybe not that. That's already looking pretty good. I don't want to mess with that too much. Redraw this road here. Funny side. Grab an alley road.
Hi there, this is Cantina Forrester, and you're listening to Cloud Lounge FM.
This just
All
in
right.
traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know.
Add
Jim.
another road
Seems
in
like
here.
everyone's in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that,
There you go.
I'd never get anywhere.
For our feature
Turn
story,
that off.
we're
We'll do
on the
some
streets
3x3s here using individual.
Pulse of the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you hear.
It's more what I'm smelling, Glenda.
3x2.
It just plain stinks around
Set
here.
this back a little bit.
And these concerned citizens agree.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any trash collection for who knows how long. There's rotting food, dirty diapers, biscuits, and
I know it's telling us issues. I already know.
And the piles of filth just keep growing, growing, and growing, and growing.
Panic, Eugene. We're not doomed.
Yeah, can it, Eugene?
You heard it here,
Shut up.
folks. We're not doomed.
Shut up, Meg.
Still pretty stinky, though.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after this.
We're
Set this
expecting
back a little bit.
unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
Add a little 3x2 in here. Boom. 3x2 in there. Do a 3x4 over here. A little 2x2 here. Alright, there we go. A lot better. We got more North American low density waterfront. We add a few 3x2s here. Add a little 2x2 here on the top side. Alright. Just adding more people in is all. How are the volume levels, folks? Are you able to hear the music just fine? You able to hear my voice just fine? Let me know. Because I am still trying to get all this correct here. Got my little stream deck here. I'm adjusting volume levels as I see fit, making sure that my voice isn't too high or too low. But again, I can't hear exactly what you're hearing, so let me know. Let me know how it sounds. 3x2. Alright. Snap some trees in here. Oh, I forgot to turn. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just leave it. Volume is actually really good. Nice. Love it. Thanks for letting me know. Alex, I think you've been on this here on the streams before, and I think you're a usual, right? Name looks familiar. I haven't seen you for a minute though, but again, it's probably because of the times that I stream. Yeah, we can leave this area a little bit more barren. I don't have to fill in every nook and cranny. Oh, hello? There we go. Yeah, it's 1:20 a.m. Yeah. East Coaster over here. Well, thanks for hanging out. Hell, you can even leave the stream on if you want. Go to sleep. I'll be your evening podcast. Help you go to sleep. Promise not to play loud noises. Or do I? I won't do it. Never mind. I was gonna play a really loud alarm sound, but I won't do that. That's messed up. I know y'all trust me. I'm not gonna do you like that. Although awfully tempting. Alright. Alright, let's check and make sure our welfare office is covering this entire side of the neighborhood. Let's turn that off. Let's do that there. There's a medical clinic. There's another welfare office here. Or did I ever put it back? Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, really doesn't need a welfare office, but we'll leave it. let's put another welfare office over here. Or I think there is one. Citizen Service Center. There we go. Aspen Springs, Spooner Island. Now everything should be covered. Hopefully that helps. Sleep in complete silence and darkness. I'm kind of the same way. Like, I struggle falling asleep if there's any sort of noise. I don't know what it is. Just like being a kid, I was always used to sleeping in a very dark room, like where the windows like dark out or black out shades. Yeah, any sort of noise or anything like that, I'm just like, what was that? Alright, let's add a little commercial out here. Oh, wait a second. We got Platter or Platter. What are we doing here? Low density. Oh, wait. I gotta choose it right here. So we go in here. Low density commercial. Hey, let's add some. Let's add some of these waterfront buildings. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what zones in, if anything. I don't know if we're gonna get any buildings in here. We'll see though. What are people upset about? Still small homes, still traffic. And fair taxes, people, that's gone up, so that's kind of nice. People are happy they're paying a lot less for housing and shit. Let's finish this area off, shall we? That's southwest, medium density. These are Platter. Medium, high, medium, southwest. Southwest pack. Zone filter matches. Low density row. Now let's do that. It looks like, yeah, 4x6. Is that correct? I don't know if that's right. Let's see what. Yeah, I don't think there's 4x4s. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. I think here we're gonna have to use the traditional Southwest pack. Traditional zoning method. But we're gonna turn off the zoning on this street here. I want to force zoning over on that side, so turn that off. And then, we'll probably use the plotter here, or platter. I keep saying plotter. I know there's probably 4 by 4x4. Okay. There's a 3x2. We'll switch that out. And 2x2 won't fit there. Oh, we have more parking assets too. I was able to download a few. Yeah, small underground parking lot. I got that. That's supposed to give us parking for a good amount of vehicles, I believe. Let's see. Honestly, we can actually make our own underground parking, but I want to see how this looks. How many spots does that give us? 240. Oh, that's better than that. I don't think it's a good idea to put it there, though. We'll clear that out. Let's go ahead and scooch this over a bit here. Put that right up against this building. I don't know if I want that style there. So much room for students here. There we go. Expand that out a little bit. How are we doing on trash pickups? Still not great. And all the vehicles look like they're out. Hazardous waste collection. Process at a higher speed. I like the sound of that. Hurry it up, folks.
You're listening to Cloud
Oh, my
Lounge
back.
FM. This is your host, Cantina Forrester.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident. This just in from traffic. If you're thinking...
Looking like a wet one.
Oh my god, I can fast forward through all that? That is amazing. Now that I know that, I'm going to do that every single friggin' time. Yeah, I haven't looked at our port in a while. How is our port doing? Take a look. Oh, look at that. We've got auxiliary gates, employee canteen. Oh, let's do this. Give the employees somewhere to go. Let's put it right here. Put some connectivity right here. So let's grab a road. 2-lane port gate road. I don't know if I want a gate road. I guess I do have to use a gate road. All right. Funny, it still looks like a fox or something, or a bear. That's what it was. Looks like a bear. All right. Let's put the break area somewhere that'll be easy for people to access. I don't want to make it impossible for people to take a break. I think it's going to be impossible for people to take a break. We can have... Let's see. Let's do this instead. Grab this road, make the connection here, and then we'll put the brake area over here. And then, let's see. Ah, screw it. Yeah, we'll just put it right over here. Damn, where do I want this? Otherwise, they're gonna have to come all the way around, loop around. That's two-way, right? Yeah, that's one way. They're gonna have to, yeah. All right, gonna go there. Gonna go there. That'll do. That'll do. We can upgrade to medium tank farms too now, like that. Medium cargo. You know, we got all this space over here. I think eventually we'll get there. Large container yards, medium cargo warehouse. Dang, it's gonna get big. Any tips on CS2? Kind of new. I mean, are you planning on playing with mods or without mods? I say try the base game first, because you'll gain a greater appreciation for what the mods turn the game into. I think that's probably the best way to put it. You'll learn to appreciate the modders more after you've played the base game. I'll leave it at that. Now, it doesn't mean that the base game is bad. It just means it's going to be a different playing experience. So I say try them both. I mean, there are several streamers, several gamers that prefer to play like they just play in vanilla mode. Yeah, it works for some people. It doesn't work for everyone. But yeah, I mean, eventually I'll go back to my vanilla city, but for now I'm just gonna enjoy all the new assets, new content creator packs. But yeah, so if you're gonna play modded, a few mods I know how to play, but I struggle with making realistic builds, but both versions are good in my opinion. Yeah, honestly, like there's certain great things that are, or certain things that are really good about the vanilla game. You know, you're kind of working with the confines of the base game to see how creative you can be with what you've got. And then if you think about it, like playing with mods is kind of like sandbox mode. You know, sky's the limit. And there it is. There's no limit, at least for the most part. There's a few limitations, but there's a lot more you can do with it. So for example, this was all made with mods here. Let's see, custom road assets here. That's with the road tools, or road builder mod. I've got the right everywhere mod, so that way the sides, the trams say it? No, it's just the buses. Let's see if we can find a bus here. I got bus lines that go through here. Let's go to the bus depot. There we go. Awesome. You'll see the right everywhere mod. Oh, what the heck? Oh, the right everywhere mod isn't working right now. So it'll, there you go. All right, so it's going to say the bus number, but it's also going to show its destination. So this is going to Spooner Island. This other one's going to Rosewood Heights. Where did these say it? Let's see. That one's going to bus station. I don't know which bus station. And then that one doesn't say anything, but this one up here, going to Rosewood Heights, bus line number 2. Yeah, I've got those mods on there right everywhere. What else have we got? And we just did Platter. Platter is working pretty nicely. We just did this entire neighborhood, Rosewood Crest, using Platter. You see all of these are put in manually rather than using the game's own, I guess, spawning zonable areas. There we go. There's that. We've got the new Skyscrapers DLC. We got a few other content or assets made by streamers, or not streamers, by content creators. I play the game off of Skyve. Just kind of helps keep all the mods and assets in line, and then that way you're not having to do the updates yourself. But I mean, a lot of it can also be done through PDX mods, but I just use Skype because it'll show you what things are working and which mods are broken, etc, etc, etc. Let me see if I can show y'all right now. See if I can pull this up. There you go. So using Skive, kind of going in here, it shows me all the mods that I have that have issues or cautions on them. Extra landscaping tools, I found that was causing my game to crash. And going into comments, you can actually see that people have reported that there are issues. And you know, it's you got to be patient with the mod creators, because you know they've got their own lives, and these people are just doing it for fun. So you see, it's still crashing. So I had an issue during stream a few days ago where it was erasing the UI. So I'll just pretty much be playing the game and it would look like this. Like I couldn't select anything, couldn't touch anything. I couldn't press asterisk or the tilde to pull up the actual game user interface. Oh, actually, you can't see what I'm doing because I left window capture on. Yeah, so it was looking like this. But yeah. You can turn mods on and off using that tool. That's a great way to play on. What are some other things that I've got built in? Oh, different train assets. So as you can see, this is not part of the base game train assets. So this is a user created pack from Tygon. So rail infrastructure asset pack. And then some of these other assets, buildings, bridges, a lot of this stuff is all available on Skive. Parking roads, that's another one. Yeah, quite a few things out there. Surface areas. Oh, there's no surface area in here.
Listeners. This is your host.
We're this just in.
We're expecting.
Yeah. There's also a ton of surface mods that you choose different grasses, different ground surfaces. The only thing is that some of these will actually overlap the roads or pathways, so you got to be careful when choosing the right one. Let's say I pick this one. Yeah, see, it's I selected that entire area. Okay, but you know what we'll do is also have a stamp. See, decals, so we can choose ground decals. So if we want to dirty up the grass a little bit, we can do that. Let's see, extra small. Let's see, this is gonna go underneath. I can't say I've tried this before. All right, yeah, no, of course. Yeah, AJ, thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a chance to leave a comment, or not leave a comment, but hit that like and hit subscribe. All right, thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate you sending notes or sending comments. Catch you next time. And then if you wanted to, you could also join the Discord if you want to put your build up. Don't be shy. You as well. Have a good night. I don't know if I like this surface area that I put in. Where's that helicopter going? I hear it. I don't see it. There we go. Let's see. I know there's some dirt stains so you could place. Let's see. They're not dirt stains. What am I talking about? Like moss edges. Here we go. I think that's okay like that. Gives it a little bit of realism. How's this looking? Oh, this is looking a lot better now that the trash has been picked up. That's kind of nice. Let's head back over here, see how this is all doing. All this still poor. Granted, I haven't really done a whole lot to make that better. There's still no commercial. This is all purely residential. I think we should add some commercial in here. They're probably like right over in this corner. The only thing is we're not going to have anything zone in. We did turn zoning off on this street, so let's go back in here. There we go. There we go. All right, we'll let that do its thing. I think we got office demand, which is kind of nice. Yeah, let's get some offices in here. So if we get the office, let's get some low density offices. Wait, before we do that, low density offices, 2,000 cells. High density office, 3,000. Livestock exchange. I said livestock exchange. And look how many radio masts I need for that. All right, well, let's do some 4x4 parcel buildings. You know, we could do 3x2 down here. Because those shouldn't grow too tall. Let's do a 4x4 here. Or do a 5x4. That'll fit nicely there. 4x4 in here. Come on, come on. We gotta turn the zoning back on. Let's see if we just do a regular 4x4. Oh, we've already hit the command. Damn, that was quick. All right, folks, I'm going to leave you here real quick. I'll be right back.
Hi there! You're listening to Cloud Lounge FM with me, Cantina Forrester. As you know, I'm coming at you from Cloud Lounge FM studio, 25 stores up in the Golden Ridge building. This morning, when I was in the elevator on my way up here, I noticed a funny plate. Did you know that skyscraper comes from the combination of the word sky and the word scraper? The word scraper dates back to the Old Norse word skrapa, which means to erase. Today, it means to use a tool to apply pressure to something. A skyscraper essentially erases the sky by sticking out and blocking it. Here's another sum for you.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jimmy. We'll be back after this. For our feature story, we're on the streets with Kim this hour, taking the pulse of the city. So, Kim, what's the word on the street? Tell us what you're hearing.
It's more what I'm smelling, Glenda. I have to say,
All right,
it
I'm
just
back.
plain stinks around here.
Let's see. Let's catch up with
And these
chat.
concerned citizens agree.
Have any goals for the city? Yeah. I mean, we've already hit our first milestone of having 100,000 people.
Oh, God,
So next goal, I mean, I want to finish filling in this island. That's one goal. Two, fill out this
You heard it here,
harbor.
folks. We're not
But
doomed.
I also want it
It's
to be a
still
little
pretty
bit
stinky, though.
more
That filthy
self-sufficient, because
area.
if we
We'll be
look
back after
here,
this.
going into
We're
production, we've got
expecting
a lot of
unseasonably high
deficits,
temperatures across the region today. It's quite a
and I
heat
kind of
wave
want to
out
be able
there.
to process
Moms,
more of these
make
goods
sure the kids don't stay
in-house.
out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks, and remember to stay hydrated. It's
So
gonna
we've
be
got a
hot.
deficit
Sure am glad the station
in,
has AC.
what is this? Yeah, we're creating plastics. We just need more plastics, more thing. So how do we create the plastics? Petrochemicals. There's supposed to be a mod that's supposed to fix the, oops, sorry. Let's see. All right, production. Resource labor, economy base, pure nature. Ooh, there's more decals. What is this? Production. Let's see, UI. Friends UI. Let's see. No, that's not it. I have to do a little bit more homework on this. I know I've seen it where it shows us what type of yeah, I'm not gonna look for this during stream, but I'll see if I can find it. It's supposed to have this make a little bit more sense, because I mean, deficit in what? Like, what do we have a deficit in? Like, this doesn't really tell us. So, I'll look it up. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking to do. I've already hit 100,000. I mean, city's playing pretty smoothly. So it's just a matter of seeing where else I can take it. And I would love to fill the entire map, but 25 days. It took us 25 days to do this. I keep trying to fix and fix and fix rather than just building out and enjoying the game that way. So I just need to put away my perfectionist complex and just build and have fun. Let's do that. Let's finish this area out. We're going to expand Rosewood Crest. Let's grab our district tool and we're going to stretch this out right to the edge here. That's the area that Rosewood Crest is going to take. Oops. We're going to go all the way out there. We're going to follow the edge of this highway. There we go. Go. And I do want to have main road connection coming through here. We'll bring it down and over. There we go. And then we'll bring this out here. Create its own little cul-de-sac area. cul-de-sac there, one there. We should just do a large one there. Let's do medium with trees in the middle. There we go. Make these nice. And then let's turn zoning off on Olive Street. There we go. And we'll go back in here and next. Perfect. All right. I'll make this. Off of this one here. There we go. Have this come down here. Like so. Break off. Go. All right, all right. Here we are. Sweet. All right. Then I feel like we need to make a highway connection here as well, but we don't currently own those tiles, and I don't know, I don't want to cheat using anarchy as I have been a few times already. So we'll just kind of play it by ear a little bit in the moving forward. There we go. There we go. All right, I think this may work for connections. I think we might have a little bit too many cul-de-sacs here. We'll play by ear. Let's see. I know we're doing low density, North American, waterfront. There we go. I don't think there's wish I knew which one of these actually works. Let's see. Okay, let's start at the top here. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is being all weird. Don't snap to parcels. A little further back. Let's go 4 meters away. It's not going to connect. Alright, so I know we'll be able to fit a 2x3 back here. There we go. I know we had a bunch of 3x2s.
You are listening to Cloud Lounge FM, and I'm your host, Cantina Forrester.
There you go.
Today's topic is related to skyscrapers. One of our listeners, Gina, she writes, "What should I study in school if I want to develop skyscrapers?" I did some research on the internet, and this is what I got. You should look for real estate development courses. There are some universities that offer this specifically, which is good, as there are some other business schools that offers real estate development classes but not the full course. Anyway, anything between engineering, architecture and business, as long as you already have the basics of
3x4,
development,
yeah, 3x3.
including knowledge of the laws, the market where you'll be on, the product you want to offer, if there's demand, and the professionals you need alongside you. Should be enough to start developing. I hope that helps, Gina. Let's play some music.
More local news today.
There you go.
Tourism board just
We're expect.
Yeah. Now I know that I can do that. I'm just going to skip through everything. Ah, man, it's such a relief. Such a relief. Hope y'all are enjoying the tunes. Let's see. Are there 4x4s? I'm pretty sure there are. I just think the land value is so low out here that it doesn't. There's got to be a few things we could do to help improve the land value. So, say we add a windmill. That seems to be something that should improve the land value, but let's turn off zoning on these on Buckthorn. At Buckthorn Street real quick. There we go. And then let's add this windmill in. I think we should put it right over here. I think that's something fun to have in this area. Holland Heritage Windmill. Look at that. We can upgrade it with a gift shop too. Let's do it. This will help improve, what was it? +5 indoor recreation. Yeah. Alright, we'll do 3x4 then. Wants to be petty with it. Let's do 3x3 into a 3x4. Oh. Going to 3x5. Going to 2 3x5s. And the 3x3 that sits pretty far back. Oh, whoa. Sorry, my alarm is going off there. Oh, yeah. Real estate mansion. Love that. Why don't we do that? Let's put in a real estate mansion. The where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Hello? Oh, there we go. North American build. What the heck is it? Oh, here we go. Damn, that is huge. Okay. I think it's gonna have to have its own spot. Maybe like down here somewhere. Yeah, let's do Walnut Lane. There you go. What is this supposed to do? +2 well-being and 500 meters. Yeah, so we'll do some 3x5s out in this area. That's a 4x5, isn't it? Whoops. Oh, 3x6. Give that a shot. Do some 3x2s back here. Boom, boom, boom. Set that back a little bit. Set that back by a meter. There we go. Let's do a 2x5. There you go. Something a little different. All right, scroll this out a little bit more here. Oh, we're split on the whole radio host thing. I would have thought there'd been a lot more people that find it annoying. But I guess not. Damn it. Let's try a 2x3. There we go. If we fit that in there now. Not quite. Probably fit a 2x2 in here. Ooh, just barely. Just barely. No, 3x5 should fit here nicely. Oh, damn. this area is looking pretty good. I'm feeling good about this. Oh, we got a new sub. Welcome to the welcome to the community, Candy Shum Shun. Push the station up a little bit here. Keep going here. Hey, there we go. Now, okay, so it's weird because I don't notice the pop-ups on OBS, but I did just see it on my YouTube screen, so that's pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever seen that work. I'm glad I was able to reset that. So welcome to the community. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. That's pretty awesome. That's the first time I've seen it work. That's pretty awesome. I shouldn't say it's the first time I've seen it work. It's the first time I've seen it work in a while. There we go. It's been a minute. Ooh, see if we can get some 2x6s in here. Yeah, there we go. Definitely fits some in here. Get a 3x5. Yeah. Use up as much of this land as possible. You know, the real estate agent can have their own thing. And you know what, Candy? Since you are a new sub, here you go. Candy Shum Shun's Mansion. There you go. Go ahead and screenshot that for you. There you go. You're a little poor, but it's okay. You'll get to selling houses in no time. Like you're in this brand new community. It'll happen. Don't worry. You'll get there. Let's get a 2x4 in here. There we go. Yeah, let's get some 3x4s in here. Ooh, look at that. Get a 3x3. There we go. Look. We can set that a little closer. There we go. I want to try to use as much of the space as possible here. Remember, that is the goal for today's stream. All right, let's get some parks in here too. Let's see, dog park. Go ahead and scooch this over a little bit, actually. There we go. See how many 2x6s I can fit in here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn. That might be a little bit too big. There we go. I'll do a 2x4 there. Do a 3x2 here. There we go. And we're fitting as much as we can in here. Fitting as many big buildings as we can. There we go. Love that. Fit a 3x3 there. We're right at the edge of the road here. Towards the bottom. All right. That one's gonna have to be a 3x2. There we go. That works better. Sometimes it takes a little bit of trial and error to get some of these in there correctly, is at least how you want them. Let's go ahead and add large bicycle storage here. Do it right at the edge there. Just want to encourage bicycle use here. And parking. Invisible slots. No, we want actual slots available. Let's face the other direction though. Let's see. There you go. Right across the street. Perfect. And we'll separate that with some foliage. That is a single tree. We'll correct that. Deciduous. There you go. There we go. Might as well fill that in now that we're here. Fill that in, fill this space in. Increase our brush size so we can cover a little bit more ground. There we go. All this in. Speed this up a little bit just so we can try to get people moved in. All that traffic through, get the trees growing, get the space filled in. Working against the clock here. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go. Spot, a few blank spots in there, a few blank spots in there. Clear that out. Get rid of that tree. There we go. That's more dense than Bedford Bluff. Still gotta fill in the rest here. Come on now, let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Single, single, single. Go. on the edge there. See how many more we can fit in. Let's come on, come on, come on, come on. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Last place left intentionally blank. There we go. Dang, all right.
For our feet.
And on.
We're expect.
There we go. All right. A little bit of terraforming here. We got some land breakage. Bring that down a bit. Change our brush size. Soften that up a little bit there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Take a look and see how this is going here. Oh, sorry. I meant check my messages on my phone. It is getting late here. I do have to go to sleep soon here, but I do really want to finish this up. At least as much as possible. That back a little bit, just enough. Boom. All right. Decent 3x2s here. All right. That corner always wants to be a 2x2, so we'll just give it what it wants. This always wants, we're not going to put anything there. 2x2 there, put a 2x2 here. 2x3, 3x3, 3x3, 3. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Put that down there. Let's do a little 2x2 here. I know there's like 2x3s I can also be doing. A 2x4. 2x4, 2x3. Three by three, 3x5, 2x5, and a 3x2 here. Boom. All right. I think that's about as full as I want to make this area. I don't want to oversaturate the land with buildings here. Let's choose that. Brush strength, let's increase that. There we go. Come on. 200% brush strength. There we go. Let's do 200 brush size. Oh, 300 brush size. There we go. As long as anarchy is off, we're good. Imagine doing all this and anarchy is on. Oof. That would screw up a lot. Made that mistake once. Never want to make that mistake again because I ended up wiping out trees in the actual buildings or the zone buildings, and that was just a disaster. I have to delete them, start all over, regrow them, we go from there. But yep. It happens. All right, there we go, folks. This entire area of Rosewood Crest. What is that? I called that north. So south of the train line has been created using Platter. Yeah, this new mod is a game changer. I suggest checking it out. It's a pretty good one. If you're curious who the mod creator is, that is made by Luca Dev Design. I want to say Luca's got a few other mods too. Yeah, better dev menu. I don't really use it. There's a roadwear toggler as well. Yeah, I don't use the developer menu, so it's not a huge one. But these buttons too are also created by Luca, and it just makes the buttons look a little bit nicer. They look less wonky. Although, man, it's supposed to look a little less wonky. They kind of look the same as they did before. Let's see. What did it say the mod was? Luca. Redesign top buttons. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. I guess it's just supposed to happen, but that's fine. Anywho, that's Rosewood Crest, folks. We've increased the number of residents from, I think, about 300 to 1,000. So we've increased our population by 700. That's not counting the actual growth that we're seeing in our downtown area as well. We got a lot more people moving in there. We've already hit over 100,000 population, and it is definitely showing in the way the performance or the game is performing. But that is gonna do it for tonight. So it looks like we've made a few new subs on the stream tonight. So thank you so much for joining in. Honestly, I just want to continue to grow this channel. I spent some money on making this a better experience for all of you. So I've got a new mic, got an XLR mic, got a boom arm, got a stream deck here to just keep things a little tidier. Hopefully the audio is a lot better, quality of the video is a lot better. So yeah, hopefully it's all just an overall great experience. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. So thank you again for joining in. Thanks for liking the stream. Thanks for subscribing. And if you're just here to hang out, thanks for joining in on the chat. Looking forward to doing this again later this week. I'm not entirely sure what my schedule is going to be looking like, but yeah, gonna be doing it again. So make sure to sub so that way you do get notifications when I go live. But you can also join the Discord channel by hitting, I don't know, one of those buttons. Go into the About section, hitting that button, joining Discord. I'll put you'll get noties there. Anywho, hope y'all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.